This is home security video showing a possible tornado ripping through Fort Myers. Over a dozen tornadoes and tremendous damage have been reported in Florida ahead of Hurricane Milton, which is now downgraded but extremely dangerous. It's a Category 3 storm.
Live look now at Tampa. That's what it looks like. Darkness has fallen, but you can see the extreme winds that are shaking the camera and the rain coming down in sheets. Eyewitness News reporter Tim Caputo here now with the latest. It's a bad situation about to get worse.
You had tornadoes during the day, and now as it gets dark, you're having the full force of this hurricane. The time for preparation, evacuation, that has long passed. Landfall for that hurricane is expected in the next hour or so. Could be a matter of minutes. In places like Sarasota, Florida, already suspending its emergency services. It's just too dangerous for officers and medics to be driving around, which means they, like everyone else there, are hunkered down, bracing for impact. Ahead of the historic hurricane's landfall, Milton already bringing destruction to Florida. At least 15 tornadoes have been reported across both coasts of the southern peninsula of Florida, some ripping off the roofs of homes even before a drop of rain fell.
And we all started going for the hallway. Didn't even make it there in time. Started toot, and I heard a piece of glass crack and it sucked the whole roof off, and I felt the thing suck me up, and I grabbed my kid and my wife and hunkered down. But
an estimated 250,000 people who live in Hillsborough County, Florida, have already evacuated.
This is the largest evacuation that we have done in the 53 years that I've been alive in Tampa, Florida. And this is definitely the storm of the century. I have all of my 1,000-plus officers here assisting.
Resources ready to respond. Utility crews on standby in anticipation of the countless power outages Milton will bring. President Biden briefed on the hurricane this afternoon, also ensuring the response is swift and thorough.
We've already approved emergency declarations for Florida. We have thousands of federal personnel on the ground. And we've staged and are ready to go. We have 20 million meals, 40 million liters of water. At my direction, the Secretary of Defense, Austin, has pre-positioned search and rescue teams, helicopters, and high water speed vehicles as close to the storm as possible.
The wind and rain are inevitable even as a Category 3, but the biggest concern remains the storm surge, which could reach up to 9 feet in Tampa and 12 feet in Fort Myers and Sarasota. A long night ahead for the 13,000 who are staying in shelters and the hundreds of thousands of others who left town hoping there's something to return to.
Everybody's worried about the same thing, do you have a home to come back to?
The numbers already truly staggering. Already more than 420,000 customers without power in Florida right now. I've been tracking this over the last hour. Every single minute that's passed, another 3,000 customers lose power in that state. And as I mentioned, landfall is imminent right now, so those numbers surely will only go up.